Okay, we're just going to have to take it from the top about Substrate.io. Okay, I'm going to read that out for you. Substrate.io, the blockchain framework for a multi-chain future. If you haven't heard of blockchain before, blockchains are basically some system or some government used in storing data, okay, and kind of like keeping the data encrypted. Let's keep it as simple as that. We're not going to dive or break into it. So we're looking into Substrate, and according to how it is, Substrate enables developers to quickly and easily build future-proof blockchains optimized for any use case, in the sense that if at all you're a developer and you don't want to kind of like start from the beginning, thanks to Polkadot, in cooperation with or founded by Parity, you have the opportunity not to start from the beginning, okay, because the Substrate framework here depends on proper technology, developers, and the project in sight. Substrate basically continues from kind of like an upper point from Polkadot's scratch deep foundation. So you kind of like have a head start on trying to like develop whatever it is that you want to develop. So how does Substrate actually interact with Polkadot? Substrates are, or substrate-based chains are designed to seamlessly connect to Polkadot, granting access to its system of parallel transactions, cross-chain transfers, and an expanding support network. With this, you could divide it into 3 further segments: true interoperability, shared security, and sovereign governance. Now, each of these, speaking under the true interoperability, by utilizing the Polkadot relay chain, all Substrate-based chains can interoperate with others in the ecosystem without the need for bridges. The shared security aspect, Polkadot security is shared without compromise to all chains connected to it, removing the need for and expense of developing your own security network. This simply means that, like I said, you don't start from the scratch one by looking for some kind of like security proper measure, but instead you kind of like just pick up from where Polkadot left off, okay, making you faster in what you're doing. So to any developer out there, you should know that having the feature of true interoperability and sharing security is basically a major head start for you at any time of development on the blockchain. And last but not least, for today, sovereign governance. While benefiting from the network effects on Polkadot, still on Polkadot, each chain also maintains independent governance for maximum freedom. It's basically the concept of blockchain. Each chain has its own strings of blocks attached to it in order to properly decentralize the whole system. Pretty sure we all know what decentralization means. Having multiple streams connecting to each other simultaneously without having to pass through an origin. And that kind of sums up the introduction to why Substrate and Polkadot work seamlessly together, or the advantage of using Substrate framework to build or develop your own projects. So I'm going to kind of like see you in my next video. All right.